balance is what we're going to talk about. So if you guys were watching the first video, that is on Huddy's intro to pitching, which we're releasing kind of this in the next couple of weeks as we get into it. The next step after we learn how to grip the baseball the proper way would be, how do we balance before we go to throw? So balance is very simple, right? We just want to get into a spot where we can hold our body in a certain position without letting ourselves get going too forward too fast or getting way off balance, like so. Now, balance in pitching is different than a lot of other sports because when we think balance on other sports, we want to kind of be on the balls of our feet with our hips kind of sunk back. In pitching, actually, you kind of want it to the middle of the foot and towards the heel a little bit. So it's almost like strength training or weight training for those that are aware of that. Okay. So our balance is going to be through, like I said, the middle part to the heel of the foot. And then we use this back leg is pretty much our main point of balance there. And also, too, our trunk. The more straight I am, rather than lean this way or lean this way, the more balanced I'll be. And actually, to most pitchers that are a little bit straighter and more kind of centered on their trunk, actually, when they rotate to throw, they throw a little faster too. So we don't want to be too the here and here. We can a little bit, but that's when you get a little older. But in the beginning of the intros, balance and straight up through the middle. Here, we're going to hold through that back foot right here, right? Now, from there, once I find that balance point, I'm going to let that front foot go forward. Now, as you can see, I'm still balanced. I still feel like I'm in a pretty athletic and powerful position that allows me to then transfer everything forward to throw. One other thing that creates balance in terms of where we want our weight, which we'll talk about a little bit later in a video called weight transfer, is you can do what's called a hip tilt. Okay. Hip tilt. So hip tilt is when I come up here at the top, I'm going to push that back hip forward, which has everything fall. Now, what I do when I do that is I create momentum forward. I use gravity that's pulling me down the hill. But on top of that, what I'm also doing is setting my upper body weight back because this mound goes downhill. And if you ever walk downhill, your upper body usually goes this way as you walk downhill. We want to do the same thing. So again, here, I'll get my leg back like that, push forward, and then land, and then boom. Again, balance center position, weights back. From there, I can drive everything forward, throw the baseball, which we'll talk about in weight transfer in some of the upcoming videos on Welcome to Huddy's Intro to Pitching. Thanks for watching.